Welcome to Wonder TV. I am your host, Lori Spicer Robertson, and I'm excited about today's topic, Joy by Design. This is important to me because I have really built a life around joy, but I hadn't always been there. And today we'll journey into how I got there. And so my husband and I, when we got married, we sat down and decided we were going to devise a life plan for ourselves. We made goals, we thought about strategies, we figured out, what was our future family going to look like, and the basis and foundation for that was really joy. Now at the time we didn't say it was joy, we came up with a life mantra or mission that really was to live in your vision and not in your circumstances. And so as you think about that, people often see joy as merely an outcome of their circumstances. But we know circumstances can be good, they can be bad. Joy can be fleeting if you look at it that way. But I like to see joy as your beginning, as your foundation, as your starting point. And so when you look at joy that way, you then understand that there's a difference between joy and happiness. Now, happiness is really driven by external factors. And I will tell you, I have always been a happy person. If you ask my mother, my aunt, or my grandmother, I was a happy kid. I was a happy teenager, a happy adult. Happy is who I am primarily. That's how I show up. Now, of course, I had my bad days. I get angry just like anyone else. I get exhausted and tired. But I think at the core, I am a happy person. But joy is really a journey, and we call that your interior design, right? It starts within. It's something innate within you, and it's not controlled by external factors. We like to think that other people, other things, our jobs, material possessions bring us joy, but really joy starts with you. You understanding and enjoying or liking and appreciating how you show up as a person. And I think you don't get that until you grow and mature. And so marriage for me was really that turning point of maturity to where I said, I like the person that I am. I like the person that I'm becoming. And it's really a journey that you take. Because when you think about joy, there are phases to it, right? You have to start and really analyze yourself. Where am I today? What do I like? What don't I like? Who are the people in my life that might be joy makers? And then who are the people that might be joy slayers? And I need to let those individuals go. And then you have to think about, what is it about myself that I've been holding on to that I really need to let go of, that I no longer need to be a part of my life? And so once you do that, you analyze yourself, you take a deeper dive into who you are, you then move into the creation of a life plan for yourself, because joy doesn't just happen by chance, it is extremely intentional. That's why we call it joy by design, right? You have to sit down and develop the plan for a most fulfilling life that you want to live. And the best way to get to that, I think our anchor that brings us back to joy when we have difficult moments is gratitude. I like to say you start and end each day with gratitude, because when you hark on the things that make your life go, that grateful moments, it brings you to a place of joy. It takes you out of those dark places and uplifts you and uplifts your spirit so that you can come back to your foundation of joy. And you have to integrate that into your life. You can't do it for a month. You can't do it every couple of weeks. It has to be an integration of who you are. And so that it's part of your conviction and your passion and how you show up as a person. And then lastly, you have to think about the marriage and divorce of choice. Because every day we are ordinary people making extraordinary decisions and choices about our life. And so you have to be intentional about that. You have to think about, who are the people, who are the things, what are the practices I'm willing to divorce and let go? And what are the things I am anchored and I am married to that will bring me closer to joy and a joyful life? And if you can do those things, you analyze, create a life plan, develop gratitude, you integrate this into your life, and then you complete that process or repeat it, because we're ever evolving and changing. You will live a life of joy by design. Thank you for joining us at Wonder TV. Have a wonderful day.